Once there lived a young boy in a small town. He was very lazy and had a habit of procrastinating. He always delayed his urgent work and tasks, becoming a victim of procrastination. As a result, he was falling behind in his studies and other aspects of life compared to his friends and classmates. His family and teachers often advised him to value his time, but he never listened. He did not care about his future and wasted his time on trivial things. One day, a wise monk arrived in the town. He was renowned for his wisdom and enlightenment, and many people wanted to meet him and learn from him. The young boy also decided to visit the monk, hoping to get some tips to surpass his friends in every field of life. He reached the place where the monk was staying and waited for his turn. When it finally came, he bowed to the monk and said, "Oh, wise one, please help me. I am a failure in life. I am lagging behind my friends, classmates, and contemporaries in every field. I want to surpass them all and become the best. Please tell me how to achieve that." The monk looked at the young boy with compassion and said, "My child, you are suffering because you do not value your time. You procrastinate and waste your precious moments, moments that you can never get back. Let me tell you a story that will help you understand the value of time." The boy nodded eagerly and listened to the monk's story. The monk continued, "Once upon a time, there was a king who was very generous and kind. He loved his people and always helped them in times of need. One day he met an old classmate who had studied with him in a gurukul. This classmate, however, was very lazy and poor. He had no job, no money, and no respect. He always complained about his fate and blamed others for his problems. The king recognized his classmate and felt sorry for him. He asked him about his life and troubles. The classmate sighed and said sadly, "Oh, king, I don't know why everyone says I am useless. Even when I try to get a job, I am refused. My enemies have spread rumors that I never complete any work on time. I don't understand what to do." The king smiled and said, "Let us make a deal. Before sunset, come to my treasury and collect as much gold and as many gems as you can. Whatever you take will be yours." The classmate was overjoyed and thanked the king profusely. He rushed home and excitedly told his wife everything. His wife, equally happy, urged him, "Go and get the golden gems now. This is your chance." However, the classmate replied, "I can't go now. I am hungry. Let me eat lunch first." His wife quickly prepared food and served him. He ate his lunch slowly and leisurely, thinking he had plenty of time to collect the treasure. After finishing his meal, he felt sleepy and said, "I should take a nap. I will go to the treasury after I wake up." Lying down on his bed, he closed his eyes, intending to rest for a short while. However, he slept for 2 hours. When he finally woke up, he realized it was already late in the afternoon. Hastily, he grabbed a few bags and set out toward the king's treasury. On the way, the sun was shining brightly and the heat was intense. Feeling exhausted, he thought, "I should rest under this tree for a while before continuing." He sat under a large tree where a gentle breeze was blowing, and the weather felt pleasant. As soon as he sat down, he dozed off again. This time, he slept for another 4 hours. When he finally woke up, he saw that evening was approaching and the sun was about to set. Panicked, he jumped to his feet and started running toward the palace. After some time, he reached the palace gates, but it was too late. The sun had set, and the palace gates had already been shut. He stood there, disappointed and regretful, realizing that he had lost his golden opportunity simply because he did not value his time. The monk finished the story and looked at the young boy. The boy was speechless. He had realized his mistake and felt ashamed. Bowing before the monk, he expressed his gratitude, vowing to change his ways. He finally understood that time is precious and should never be wasted. From that day on, he stopped procrastinating and started working hard toward his goals. Over time, he became more productive, successful, and happier. His friends and family also began respecting him more. If we look at our own lives, we will see that time is like gold. It is the most precious resource we have. Our time is limited, and we must use it wisely and productively. Instead of wasting time on meaningless things, we should focus on what truly matters. Instead of delaying important tasks, we should complete them on time and with quality. There is a famous saying, "If you value time, time will value you. But if you waste time, time will ruin your life." We can achieve anything in life if we use our time wisely. But if we waste it, We will miss opportunities and be left with nothing but regret. A traveler who misses his train by just 1 minute understands the value of time. A student who fails an exam knows the worth of a year. Those who value their time can accomplish great things in life, but those who waste it will inevitably face failure. If you want to succeed, never be lazy or procrastinate. Otherwise, one day you will regret it, just like the lazy man who reached the palace after sunset. Therefore, always use your time wisely. Work towards your dreams, but also cherish the little moments with your family and friends. By doing so, you will not only achieve success, but also lead a fulfilling and meaningful life.